Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to mySQL tutorials. This is Ali Raza, and in today's lecture we will study the Ddl statements, that means the data definition language. If I write here, you can see the actual name, data definition language. These are the commands that helps you to create objects inside your mySQL. These are three commands. Let me write here, that is create, alter and drop. Basically, whenever you wanted to create something inside your database or exactly your database itself, you can use these three commands. Okay, in order to create anything, you use the create keyword, and then if you wanted to modify that particular thing that you have created, you use alter keyword, and then you use the drop keyword if you wanted to delete that particular object that you have created. So these are the three main keywords that can be used in order to create database or alter the database or drop the database. And other than database, we have different objects like tables, views, stored procedures. We'll see later in later videos. So let's first create the database. The very first database that I'm going to create here is create. You can see these are the words. Okay, mySQL is a case insensitive language. You can write in caps or you can write in small caps, no matter. Okay, when you are in the Windows environment, but when you are in the Linux environment, then you have to specify the case. Okay, then so create database and then the name of the database. This is a very simple query. Let's say mydb. So this is my database. Only three words will create a database for you inside mySQL. I hope it is clear to everyone. So let us execute this by pressing the go button. You can see the database is successfully created, and here mydb is in front of you people. I recommend you to write always SQL, not to use the graphical user interface, because graphical user interface will not help you when you are writing PHP code. Okay, so now I have selected my database, and this database is saying that there are no tables inside this database, so I have to create the table inside this. This is the user interface. Graphically you can add a table and you can use the query as well inside this table. So let us create a table inside the database. So create table and then the name of the table, let's say students, or you can write here the table name as faculty, and then round brackets open, round brackets close. This is the syntax. How can you create a table inside a database? It's just like a form or empty form. When you go inside an organization and you wanted to register yourself, you are filling a form that is given by the administration to you. It's very similar to that. So faculty. So what faculty information I'm going to store? I have to mention here what type of information I need. So let's say I wanted to store the faculty ID, and I wanted to make this faculty ID as an auto increment ID. So I have to specify the data type, that this column will accept integers only. Okay, and then let me zoom in. This column will accept integers only, and then you can specify the constraint, that is not null. That means this column will not allow null values. Okay, and if you write here auto underscore increment, then what will happen? This column automatically inserts the IDs as you enter the records inside this table. Okay, let's say you entered the first record, then it will become 1. You entered the second record, then it will become 2, and then so on. And then you can make it primary key as well. So what is primary key? A primary key is a key that will make this column prior to all other columns. It is the head of all the columns. Primary key is a unique key that helps you in order to search the data throughout the table. After this faculty ID, we have to add another column, that is name, and here I am taking a data type varchar, and then the length of the name should be not more than 50. This is how we can specify this. Varchar means variable character, and then it is also not null. Likewise, you can add so many columns you wish to. One more column that we can add here is, let's say faculty underscore age, and you can use here integer as well, and then not null. So I hope you understand how this create keyword is working here. I will tell you in detail in the later videos how tables are created in detail, but here today in today's lecture I am going to demonstrate that how create helps you in order to create the objects inside your database. So that's all for today. Hope you have understood how create keyword works. We'll see it in later videos. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.